Hello world, it is I, once again, your fabulous happy man. And today, as you may or may not know, the little birds built a nest in this pitcher I had hanging up, a water pitcher. Shut up! And now we're gonna look at their nest. The baby's hatched now, flew away. I didn't ever mess with them. Here's a bird feeder. As you can see, we stuck a tree branch down in the umbrella hole and turned our feeding table into a bird sanctuary, and they like to get on that, and it's actually quite clever. Anyhow, we're going to look at this bird's nest over here, and it is in this pewter pitcher that I got at a yard sale. Be careful, there's a garter snake. Anyhow, here's this bird's nest, and all the little babies are gone, or I wouldn't be messing with it, but I saw them leaving, and they all hopped away and got under the crabapple tree, and they made it. I don't think a snake got them. So here's this nest. Right there, you can see it. They built this nest in this pewter pitcher. So I'm going to take it down and we're going to look at it. And it's a pewter pitcher. And it's inscribed on the side. It says, Ruth Williams, CSA Cleveland, 1972. So I don't know what the hell that is. CSA, what is that? Confederate States of America? No, it's probably that Central Service Accounting. Anyhow, it was given to some woman as a gift, or I don't know, some kind of memorial for probably when she retired. In lieu of pay, they gave her this pewter pitcher. But I picked it up at a yard sale. So we're gonna look at this bird's nest, and it's in there. It's a little hole. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bitty hole that they built, and I'm going to pull it all out because they will want to rebuild it next year. So here it is. I'm pulling it out. You can see they used moss and all kind of stuff. Oh, I hope there's not anything in it. Don't bite me. Things that are in it. Boy, they built her good. Wow, look at this moss. Anyhow, here's this bird nest. Look at it. Look how big it is. Isn't that cool? Look how big it is. It's a monster. And it was down inside of that. There's the egg hole. You can see. Yeah, there's some egg fragments in it. There's all kind of crap in it. See? The egg hole. See the egg fragments? I don't know if you can see them or not. Anyhow, that's the egg hole right there. See? Isn't that cool? And it was in this pitcher. This pewter pitcher. And look, it's got moss in it, and you can see the moss is actually growing. So anyhow, there's that little bird's nest. It looks like it's got leaves. And you can see where they started building it in the bottom of this pitcher. And I'm taking it out because I want them to build another one next year, and they won't use the same nest. These little birds won't use the same nest. And the reason I didn't get any video of them in the nest is this kind of bird, these little bitty finches, if you tinker with the nest, they'll desert the babies. And so I didn't mess with them. But anyhow, this is their nest. I'll pull it open a little bit. You can see the egg fragments in it. And that's pretty cool. They got all kind of stuff in it. Moss, leaves, grass. And look, that moss is growing. See that? Isn't that cool? And anyhow, here's the nest. I'm gonna shake it out and put old Ruth Williams memorial mug. I don't know if you can see the Ruth Williams on it, but it's inscribed on it, Ruth Williams. See that, Ruth Williams? Poor Ruth. I'm for sure that Miss Ruth, if she's gone to her great reward, that she would be pleased to know that the little birds had used her memorial pewter pitcher for a nest. And so there it hangs. As you can see, it's hanging right there. And it's a good place. It was really smart of the little birds to do that. So anyhow, that's the baby bird nest. And the little baby birds will be hopping around under this big, huge crabapple tree. Here's some crabapples. These are crabapples. Crabapples. And anyhow, that's the bird nest. And you can see how much junk they crammed in there, and they really went after it. You know, if people were that industrious, there wouldn't be any hunger or water need in this world. And our buildings wouldn't be collapsed, now would they? But anyhow, there's the perching tree above the feeding table once again. And that's the water pitcher bird nest. Have a great day and rock on.